What's going on, guys? This is SJHSports. Welcome your faces back to our first FIFA 19 video on the channel. Welcome your faces, guys. It's greatly appreciated. First of all, before I crack on with this episode, there's some building work going on. Play next door, one of the next door neighbours. It's a bit of drilling going on, so if you do pick up that drilling noise on the mic, I'm sorry, but I want to really get this video out. I was going to record later on, but I've got like an uploading schedule that I need to stick to and to be tight with. But this is FIFA 19, boys. We are on the EA Access. We've got the FIFA 19 logo in the bottom right hand corner. That's all I'm going to say about that. And what a better way to start off by starting off with Youth Academy Regens on the career mode. If you don't know what this series is all about, well, let me explain to you. Basically, we have to take a League 2 side from the English division, and we need to work our way all the way up to the Premier League and then to the Champions League to gain that dominance that we're after. But there is a slight twist with it. One, there's a few setting rules that we can't do, and there's a certain few rules that we have to stick to. One being, we can't sign real-life players. That is the main goal. We can't sign real-life players. Goal number 2 is we're only allowed to sign players from the Youth Academy system that is built into FIFA 19 career mode. And come end of Season 2, so the first Season 1 and 2, which you're going to see Season 1 in this episode, is all going to be simmed. It's all about getting those youth players into our clubs, selling out the real-life players, and hopefully by Season 3, Episode 3, we'll be playing games and we'll be getting to know our players and building relationships with them. So just a quick recap then. Basically, we take over a team in League 2. We've got to buy youth players. We're allowed to buy regens from the market as well. No real life players can be sold, and then these youth players will then become absolute world beaters, and then the main goal is to win the Champions League. Let's get on with it, boys. Let's go over to manage career. I'm going to do that just because I want to, well, advance on there. I haven't actually played career mode yet on FIFA 19. This is the first time I'm doing it. So let's go over to League 2. The team, if you don't follow me on Twitter, at SJHSports, link and that will be in the description for that. We did have a poll between, it was Cambridge United, which I've done past stuff on, and, when we get to them, Tranmere Rovers, which is good. So, Tranmere Rovers is the team that won your vote over on Twitter. 52%. There was quite a lot of votes on there, so I'm sorry for the guys that didn't get the Cambridge. I do apologise, but Tranmere Rovers is what we are going with for this season, FIFA 19. Maybe I will do a stream career mode like this eventually once we get settled in with FIFA 19 and this series is fully underway. We may do a stream on that. Make sure you do follow my links and stuff in the description for that as always. So I'm going to just call my manager. I don't know. In fact, I'm just gonna go with. I'm gonna go with my first name, as you guys, a lot of you guys know. But my surname, we're gonna go with the man, the myth, the legend. That is. Let me just check I'm spelling it right. Wooters. So that is our. That is our manager, Stu Wooters. I know it's not. He was a rising star from the Cambridge series. I fell out with FIFA 18, and I'm not gonna fall out with FIFA 19. I promise you that. That's probably going to be the most looking like. We're going to go with the tracksuit, and we're going to select his nationality to Belgium, because he was obviously from Belgium, and that's probably one of the first places where I am going to start and scout from. So let's take a look at this. Oh, another new feature, Ultimate difficulty is in the game. So we're going to do that. European, yes, we want Champions League and Europa League enabled. Our home stadium is going to be Ivory Lane. Half length, 6 minute latest squad updates. Let's advance, boys, and let's see what this new career mode is about. We have taken over Tranmere Rovers. The journey begins right here, right now. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit the like on the video. It'd be greatly appreciated. Turn on the notifications and all that good stuff. And let's get into this episode. So first things first then, pre-season tournament invite. We're not really interested in playing any of this. We're just going to go for the one that gives us the most money, which is that one there. It doesn't really matter. I'm not bothered how we do in pre-season or anything like that. Look at some of this Champions League stuff. Oh, let's take a look at this. There's a draw. Tottenham have been pulled out of the hat. I'm not going to dwell on this too long, so I don't want the video to go on for too long. So there's the results of the draw. Spurs got Juventus, CSK Moscow, and another team. Real Madrid, Napoli, Schalke, Galatasaray, boo! And all that good stuff. Juventus now popping up. Oh yes, they've signed Ronaldo, haven't they? Oh, yes. His Winky Cups there. Great. We're not interested in that. We'll go for his regen a little later on, no doubt, in this series. Or maybe a couple of seasons, depending on how soon he retires. So, domestic, introducing myself, yes, whatever. Our first scout has arrived, yes. Our visions and expectations, we're delighted to have you on board, and we're looking forward to seeing you succeed at our club. For Tranmere Rovers, success is not just about results on the pitch. We have a brand to protect, a business to grow, and supporters to please. Given Tranmere Rovers' identity and our long-term plans, these are the main areas that we want you to focus on. Let's go take a look at our... okay, so they want us to reach the round of 32 in the FA Cup, finish mid-table, and also avoid finish in the bottom part of the league. Those are our targets. Youth development, sign one youth player, we're going to be able to do that. So basically, mid-table, perfect. Normally, I could have just gone into the menus and just got rid of the real-life players, but I wanted it to be, to make it a little bit easy for us, but I wanted it to be more realistic, and it's just telling us about the pre-season friendly. So if we go over to calendar now, we are on the 1st of July, so we are going to go over to... I need to find whereabouts it is now because I am so... There we go, youth staff, big bottom. There's three scouts to hire. We are going to hire our scouts then. We are going to go with, let's just see, what was our budget? 1.9. So we could go with the 3-star Oscar Evans from England. We're going to get him hired. Who else is there? There is a Northern Ireland in Brendan Brandon. What a great name. I think we're going to go with him as well just because of his name. His judgment's good, his experience isn't, but we will be upgrading these scouts a little bit later on. And then finally, we have the Greek scout down at the bottom, 2-star, Vasily Vardaskastistanis. Yes, we're gonna sign up our Greek scouts. Right, let's go send these scouts out then to their first possible jobs. We're gonna go to England. We're gonna go for 6 months in England because that's where I want to scout quite a lot of. Northern Ireland, usually, can I scout England again? No, I thought for a second then it was going to let me scout England again. So usually I like to send my scouts out to places that they're... Why can't I go... Oh, okay. I usually like to send my scouts out to the countries that they're from, but I don't. We need to go to Belgium. I want to go to Belgium. I'm going to go for 6 months, type any. And then I would send him to Greece, but it means just me butchering up a load of players and player names and stuff because my pronunciation isn't good. So we're going to go to Italy. So we've got our 3 scouts ready to scout out. We've got England, Northern Ireland and a Greek scout in. We're going to England, Belgium and Italy. And also what we do need to do is it going to let me do it? We're going to go scout a future star as well for this season. We've got to get him in, so see what comes back with that there. So basically now it's all about... Where's me... Oh my god, these menus are lagging. It's all about now getting in the youth players and stuff. We're scouters being dispatched, so we're going to take an eye on that. It will come back hopefully on the 1st. So what we're going to need to do is go over to calendar. And then we're going to go over to the 1st of August. We're going to just simulate now all the way through the month of July. Let the game take control of the Tranmere Rovers players. In fact, no, I'm not going to simulate that. I am, because there'll be offers in for our players. Nearly a noob error. I'm rusty, guys, alright? We'll simulate a week at a time, just in case any offers coming for players that we may be interested in selling and stuff like that to gain our budget. Give us that a little bit of a budget advantage because we do want players out of the club. So hopefully we can do that business there. Be back with you guys either when somebody has been sold or when something has happened with the scouting reports. I'll speak to you guys very soon. So we've got plenty of scouting reports then. Scott Davis then, let's take a look at him. He's a 61 overall goalkeeper. 4 players are interested in, 4 players are interested from other clubs. Davis is our goalkeeper. I have actually rejected that, so I do apologise. They've offered 3,000 and said he could be quite good. He could be a key player for us. We'll keep hold of him for the time being. James Norwood, 64 overall rated. Again, I'm going to keep hold of him. We are going to reject that offer. Davis, again, has been is it Norwood? Wait, it was Jennings, wasn't it? We're going to reject that as well. And Harris, 58 overall, 80. We're going to get rid of him for the time being. So that's what's happened there. So we've got transfer offers. And all that good jazz now. Norwood we've obviously seen. Let's just delete all of that junk. Yep, perfect. Let's get back to simulating, boys. We'll be back with you guys in a little while. So here we go then. Jay Harris has agreed personal terms with Macclesfield and has gone for a fee of £86,000. The board have allocated 60k to our current budget, and also too bad I didn't make it out of the group stage, which is fine, I'm completely fine with. But yeah, so we're getting players. Well, I'm going to go to the first. We're getting players out. We're getting players hopefully in from our youth academy. Our first scouting reports will be available not far from now. I am running on the Xbox X, so the loading time should be a little bit quicker than what it was on the Xbox One or the Xbox One S for sugar. So hopefully it is going to be a little bit quicker. Let's see what our first scouting report gives us, boys. So our scout has returned with our future star then, a young player that feels that he can become world class. Let's take a look at him. He's called Janssen. He's Dutch, he's right winger. He's got overall of 65 already, potential 69 to 89. He's got quite quick, good acceleration, good sprint speed, some okay stats there. So he's already in our youth academy, but now we've got our youth monthly scouting updates reports available to us. First off is Italy, a goalkeeper in David Rossi, age 15, overall of 42 to 56. Potential 68 to 92. I am going to sign this player up. And Marco Greco, I am going to reject him. So Italy, we've got our first player in Italy. Next on the list then, we're in England. Oh, Lewis Cook looking pretty good there as well. Potential 68 to 94. We're going to sign him up. Oliver Kelly, we are going to reject. Marsden Rose, we are going to reject. Peter Griffiths, we are also going to reject. And George Martin, we are going to reject. And then finally, it is Belgium, 2 players here, 6'4" goalkeeper, potential 63 to 85. I'm going to leave him in there for the now, and this guy we are going to reject. So not bad at all. We've got 2 players in from our reports. We've got our futures, a scout of futures star. Great job with our youth program. We've already completed an objective there. Let's go over to our youth academy and just take a quick look at Janssen. I am so tempted to. We're going to leave him in for another month or so, and then we'll promote him to our first team. Let's get back to simulating. Another transfer offer then. This time it's for George Waring. I think that's how he says his name. Overall is 58 for 155k. I am going to accept that offer. So that's all there is to transfer dealings with since our last scouting update. We've got another transfer offer then. It's for a left back, 59 overall. IK starter interested in purchasing this player. They've given us an offer of 125k, but our I don't know, my assistant saying I could get between 61 and 90, so I am going to accept that because that's well above his valuation. And also we have gained a loan for this player. I am going to reject the loan because there's no point in sending real life players out on loan at this period of time of the season. We're just getting started, boys. Just want the transfer window to get closed and then we can fly through it. I am going to make up a backup save at the end of August, just in case the worst case scenario happens and we do get the sack. So I will make sure I will keep up the backups and stuff like that. The first 2 episodes, boys, like I said, will be Sims, so it will be a bit of a bit all over the place in terms of footage and whatnot and stuff. But yeah, we are again. I am going to reject this offer for him. But yeah, the episodes at the minute will be all over the place. There you go. We've sold another player for 125k. The board have allocated 80 to our current transfer budget, which is nice to see. So let's go to transfer deadline day, which is on the 31st. I will do transfer deadline day, get that out of the way. And hopefully we've got our reports the next day to gain even more better youth talent. So transfer deadline day, 10 hours remaining. Not going to do any time. Oh, I've not looked at the free agents. Oh no, Stu, what are you doing? Let's just quickly go over to transfers. Let's have a look at the free agents then. Let's go 16 to 18. Transfer status, free agents. We may have missed out on some players. Yeah, there isn't many there, is there, to be fair. That's alright, that's okay. I have to remember to do that at the start of every single season. I don't usually like to do it at the start of the first season. I don't know what it is, I just don't like to do it, unfortunately. It's just something that I'm not used to. Fekir has gone to Man City. Jesus. Right, who's this guy? He is a 58 overall for 155k. Let's accept. and let's get back to the transfer dealings in the market. Fekir, £61 million. He has gone to Manchester City. It is key that we do take a look at where featured players are, especially the ones that are very close to retiring, that are getting on in life and stuff. 5 hours remaining then. We will see what happens. We've sold the player, which is good. So we're getting the finances behind us. So come when our scouts are ready to return. We've got a transfer offer for Jennings, 370k. He's left mid striker again. I am going to reject those offers just for the time being, till I know that I have got myself a decent league position and stuff. Cambridge United doing a bit of business as well in the transfer market by the look of things. They have signed Issa. Win the race for Tariq Issa with 3 hours remaining of the transfer window. Our all boys there doing a bit of work, and also Barcelona being very active as they have completed the signing of Moussa Dembele from FC Barcelona. I feel like I'm Jim White, boys, right now. I felt like for a split second I was Jim White right there. So here we go then. We have finished transfer deadline day. We've got all our players out that we've given us offers and stuff. It's time now to focus on the youth academy side of things. Here we go then. This is our second report. Oh, we've got a pretty decent one there. Let's reject this player. Simone Gallo. Simone Gallo is a 75 to 94, 5'8", age 17, 52 to 70. Overall, we will sign him up, and we will also. I'll scout this guy for a further month, see what he has got in his locker. Next on the list, that's not next on the list, Stu. The menu slightly laggy for me today. I don't know. What a great name, Tom van den Broek. Unfortunately, he's not going to make the cut. We are going to reject him. And Nathan Dumpont is a 71 to 94 overall, a 49 to 67, age 17. I am going to sign him up. And then finally, in England, we've got Will Carter, looking pretty beastie, 5'10", probably going to be a centre-back, 44 to 58 on the overall potential, 69 to 93, we're going to accept him. Aidan Baker, we are going to reject, and George Shaw, we are going to reject. Let's just take a look at our youth academy now, and I might actually start and promote some players right now. I've got quite a lot of players ready to go up. There's our Scout Future Star. This guy here, left mid, 71 to 94. I am actually... Oh, no, we'll leave him for the time being. Just want this potential. I'm going to leave it for the time being, I think. This guy here has dropped in potential, our goalkeeper. He's in a 48 overall. Not bad, but it could be worse. He's not bad, but it could be worse. This guy's 71 to 94. We'll keep hold of him in our youth academy for the time being. And why is it saying I've got mail? We do actually receive a transfer offer, which we did reject. Okay, let's go on then, and let's go over to calendar. Now I can simulate a month at a time, just to make sure. Before I do that, I am going to make a backup save of this career mode, just in case anything goes wrong, because we've got some okay players up to now, and we would lose all our players if he was to get sacked or the game did crash. So we'll go to Yar 2. That's my backup file, which is important, which I keep having to remind myself to do. So let's get away. Let's get simulating. Let's get some of these youth academy players into our club. Let's get some youth talent on board. We do play Cambridge in the cup, which you've just seen there. But I'm excited, boys. For Season 1 and Season 2, like I said, will be simulated. I might actually start playing in Season 2, depending on what type of players we've got. But usually, the first 2 seasons are simulated. I know DK and Klutzy Gaming, I think they start off pretty much straight away. But we'll see. I'll see how it goes with the youth talent that we have in our squad come the end of this season, and we'll revalidate it then. So here we go then, we have got our report back then. First off, I believe this is Italy. The guy that we did scout for 2 months, not going to make the cut, unfortunately. We've got Greco, we've scouted him for a month, we'll take a look at him, we'll leave him in our youth academy. And Giovanni Rossi, we are going to reject. So that's the first 3 ones done there. And we've got this guy here from Belgium, not good enough, 69 potential. What was the point of even bringing that type of player back for us? In England then, it's brought us back 5 players then. Lance Moore, not going to make the cut, unfortunately. Another Moore, Again, we need more from him. Dominic Martin, again, reject. Tyler Jackson, then 71 to 94. Overall of 54 to a 74. We are going to sign this player up. Value 650k. And Reece Watson, we are going to reject. Offers retracted. Okay, he's out of the transfer window, so not much is going to happen there. Quick look at our youth academy then. Take a look at the value of some of our players. The higher the value is, the better the player is going to be. Overall rating wise, this is our Scout Future Star, 125k, 70 to 84. Wow, that has gone down a hell of a lot. I'm not happy about that. I could do with training him, to be fair, but we'll train him as and when we actually start playing. This guy's looking okay, 475k. Our right winger, Simon Gallo, 78 to 94, not too bad. De Rossi's gone down. Will Carter's 89. And Tyler Jackson is 650. I am actually tempted to... He's 5'5" centre midfielder here. Come on, man. What are you doing to me? Like, his physical stats will be very poor, so I may have to... his physical is like strength and stuff. 50 strength. We may have to have a look at that. I'm going to leave him in a youth academy for the time being as well. And we're going to go ahead and simulate another month. So another scouting update then from Italy. Greco, we scouted for a further month. We are going to reject him. Another Greco, his brother, is definitely going to make... Oh, wow, Italy, man. Why you do this to me? What you doing to me? England, then Max Price, great name. Max Price, unfortunately, not max potential. Sam Morgan, we're going to reject. Ed Roberts, also reject him. Aidan Davis, then, looking pretty good. 5'7". We're going to be a team of dwarfs at this rate. I am going to sign this player up. And yes, 6'4", Ed Ellen, looking like a centre-back. That is... Oh, he's rated 60. But that's decent. I am going to sign him up, 6'4". Could be okay. We'll see what happens with him. And one, again, from Belgium, which is poor. Reject. Right then, boys, here we go then. We are in our youth academy, and I am going to sort this out. I am going to promote a few, I think, just to the first team, see if they do get game time. This guy, Lewis Cook, right back, looking pretty decent. Aidan Davis, which we've just signed, right midfielder. We do have Ed Allen, who is a 6'4" right back, overall of 50. We'll leave him in there. That's our Scout Future Star. His value is 900. His overall is 66. I think it's time we promoted him to our first team because he could do some damage to the opposition. So he is in our first team right now. Will Carter, we are going to release this youth player. This left midfielder here, we are also going to promote him to the senior side as well. Goalkeeper will leave for the time being. Tyler Jackson, we will leave again just for another month or two. And Simone Gallo, then overall, where does he play? Another right winger. I am going to promote him to the first team. So we've got 5 players left in our youth academy now. Let's go take a look at the 3 players that we have we've promoted to our first team. We'll take a look at his stats. So we've got Gallo, Dumont, and Janssen. Then we're going to take a look at those very, very quickly. So then, first up then is Gallo, 61 overall, looking okay. A couple of green stats in there, 77, 76 on the acceleration and agility. Decent balance, not bad sprint speed, he could improve dramatically. Curve, 72, 3-star, which is a bit poor. What's his work rate? His attacking work rate is medium, defensive work rate is low. He's 5'8", and he is right-footed. The Italian then in Gallo. Let's take a look at is it Dupont? Dupont, maybe. I've said that wrong. Weak foot, 4-star, not bad. Skill moves 3 from Belgium. He can play left mid or right mid. He is left-footed. Attacking work rate medium. Defensive work rate is low. He is 6'2". No, he's not. He's 62 overall. I do apologise. Take a look at some of these stats here. Nothing really to shout home about now. A bit quick on the sprint speed then. His acceleration may need a bit of work. And then finally, our Scout Future Star, which is 66 overall. Unfortunately, his potential's not great at the moment. Acceleration and agility is looking okay. Sprint speed's not too bad neither. Decent curve in 83. Long shots at 71. Oh yes. He can play right mid, right wing, or left mid. 5 on the weak foot, 5 on the skill move, and the work rates are both medium. Pretty decent. I'm happy with how he's turned out. 5-star, 5-star. It doesn't have any specialities or traits as of yet. Do you know what? I am actually going to stick him in the squad because we've got 59 rated player there. Dupont as well. I'm going to stick in centre midfield and we'll swap them to about and put Gallo on the bench. We have got our scouting reports back. I think this is 4 or 5. We're in Italy. Italy's not been great, but this is okay. He's 5'9", 40. Right, we'll sign him up anyway. Riccardo Colombo, what a great name. We'll sign him up and we'll get rid of Bruno. Reject him. Next up then is England. Patrick Phillips, goalkeeper, 6'2", 86. I will leave him in a squad. Owen, is it Owen? Is that Owen? Is that what you say here? Owen Griffiths, 74 to 94. Overall, we're going to sign him up. We're getting a lot of wingers. Jonathan Cook, reject. Cameron Brown, reject. And George Martin, reject. We'll keep him for the time being. And finally, is it Belgium, the last one? Belgium has brought us back. Absolute dreadful. It's bringing us back one player per scout report, which is... It's so frustrating, man. Like, come on, give me something decent to shout home about. So here we go then, we're back in Italy. Is this the last one? I think it may well be. We've got Fontana. Unfortunately, we're going to reject. Oh, I'm glad I scouted this guy. Lorenzo Gallo. We scouted him for a further month. Looking pretty decent. 69 to a 93. And guess what, boys? He's 5'8". We're going to sign him up, though. Anyways, regardless of that. Patrick Phillips. We did scout him for 2 months. Unfortunately, he's not what we're looking for. He's 6'6" as well, which is really frustrating. Charles Thomas. And again, not what we're looking for. Again, another one we're not looking for. And Davis, we're not what we're looking for. George Allen, goalkeeper. Yes, it has ended, so I need to make a decision on him very, very quickly. I'll give him a chance to shine, see what happens. Oh, youth player wants out. Lewis Cook is wanting to cancel his youth contract. So we'll go take a look at Cookie in just a little while. Youth scout report available from Belgium then. 84. Belgium has been really poor this time round, unfortunately. Risk of losing 6 players, that's not a problem. Let's go over to our youth academy. Let's take a look at Lewis Cook. Looking okay, 55 on the overall. He is left-footed. He preferred foot left, but he's a right back. What? I just don't understand that. I am going to sign him up, give him a chance to shine. Whilst we're here as well, we'll take a look at some of the other players. Aiden Davis looking okay. This guy is a striker. Looking alright, 5'9", 73 to a 93. Overall of 50 at the moment. I do need to start training some of these guys, which I'll do at the start of next season. Goalkeeper there, Rossi dropped down to an 82. Ed Allen, right back, 71 to a 87. George Allen, 15 years old, goalkeeper, who was just promoted. This guy, Jackson, he's gone to 74 to an 88 now in potential. We'll leave him for the time being. Lorenzo Gallo, left winger, 5'8" as per usual. We've just promoted him. His value is only 60k. In fact, I'm going to promote Tyler Jackson to the first team right now. So 3 scouts back, 3 scouts available, and let's go send these off to the next destination. Guys, if you want a country to be scouted, then please leave a comment in the comment section below. It'd be greatly appreciated. We're going to go over to the South America, where we are going to look at Brazil. We're going to go for 3 months. Again, we're going to type N as any. Set up a scouting report. We're going to go over into Europe. I am going to go over to France. Yes, we'll go to France for 3 months. Obviously the world champions, and then the Greek god, he will go over to Sparring DK's hometown, or well, it's not a town, it's a country, Stu, but Australia for 3 months. Go take a look at our squad hub then. Let's have a look at Cook then. Let's go to his attributes then. He's 3-star, 3-star, not too bad. He's age 17, he's 6 foot. Attacking work rate's low, but defensive work rate's low. He's right back. Looking at some of these, stamina's pretty good for a young kid at 17 years old. At 75, strength at 77, big strong physical unit. He can jump as well. He's got decent jumping stats, but other than that, he's not really right home to shout about. Nothing to write home about. And the last one was Jackson, which I've got a lot of high hopes for him. He's got 5-star weak foot. Yes, I said that right the first time. He can play centre mid, cam, or CDM. I would probably play him in the cam position just due to his height. Skill moves is 3-star. His work rates are medium, and his defensive work rates is low. Acceleration is 73. Agility is looking good at 81 already. Balance 75. Stamina 55. We need to work on that. Ball control 83, curve 71, dribbling 78. This guy's looking pretty decent. Right, so I'm going to go over to our general hub. We are going to go over to... Why can't I train? Am I on match day? I'm on match day probably. That's probably why. Let's get rid of all this in here. So we're in January then. We're going to take a look at the league table. Oh wow, this has changed. This is quite good. This is quite good. I like this. We are rock bottom of League 2. Not to worry. Okay, this is a nice new little feature. I like this layout here. Who's top? It would be Cambridge United, wouldn't it? Northampton Town second. MK Dons are sat in third. Oldham Athletic are in seventh, which DK is doing. And then Tranmere Rovers, we're rock bottom of the. We've won 4 games. We've scored 19 and we've conceded 32. But our manager rating's on 82, so I don't understand how that works. Right, training then. Let's add a drill. Let's go through this. I am going to just do the players that I've promoted. So Jensen, should I say? Race against the clock. What does this give him? Sprint speed, agility, ball control, keep up the pace. I want something that he's not good at. He does play a right winger. Let's look at his passing. Wow, there is a lot of here. Crossing scenarios. He's crossing 68. Long pass. Vision would go up. Right, I want his short pass to go up a little bit, so we'll add that drill there to him. Wingers, who else was there? Gallo, we'll put him in there. Suggested, hard, one-on-one bucket, agility, ball control will go up, we'll do that. And midfielders, Jackson, I would like to sort him out on his passing, get his passing up a little bit more. Add drill, fullbacks, that right back, Cook. He can go in defending scenarios. Let's get them up. And finally, we've got one more slot available to us. And we are going to go with Dumont. I'm probably pronouncing his name wrong. Guys, let me know in the chat how you say it. It's got decent finishing at 71, but we're going to do that there to attacking scenarios. We're going to simulate all C's apart from Dumont, who got a D. So no change in the stats there, but it's not too bad. It's not too bad at all. It could be a lot worse. We are in January then. We are sat rock bottom of the league, and we've gone and take a trip to Northampton and Cambridge United, who are in the top 3 in the league. So I'm not expecting to get any points whatsoever from these 2 games, if I'm perfectly honest. Northampton Town game is actually happening right now. I don't think it'll be... it won't show us, unfortunately, what the result was. But it's not all about results in this sort of stage of the campaign. It's all about getting those youth players in to the side. We play Cambridge United, excuse me. Norwood. Let's have a look. Worthy expired. That's fine, expired. I want to let you know that James Norwood's run out of contract. Yeah, whatever, that's fine. We'll let him go. And if it's profit at the end of the day, it doesn't really... I'm not fussed. I'm not too fussed. Right, let's go over. Let's simulate again. Hopefully that we can get past... hopefully we can get out of the bottom of the table, the foot of the table, but our squad is very, very thin. So transfer deadline day has now passed. The only offer for our players, we had it in for a goalkeeper, I just rejected it. And also for Janssen, I rejected that as well. Let's take a look at our youth academy right now before we go check out our reports. Griffith's looking pretty good, 77 to 94. Can I change view? Oh, this is better. Aidan Davis, right midfielder, 75 to 89. Ed Allen, right back, 74 to 88. I'm tempted to promote this striker. We might work on his training, actually, finishing and stuff, try to get that up a little bit. George Allen, 15-year-old goalkeeper, overall 53, potential 70 to 90. This goalkeeper can now be, in fact... Nah, I'm going to release him. I was tempted, very tempted to promote him to the first team, but we're going to reject him. And Lorenzo Gallo, then we are going to leave in our youth academy for now. Training injury, Paul Mullen has suffered a head cut, that's okay. So here we go then, our Greek scout is in Australia, the home country, nation of Sparring DK. Make sure you go check him out, guys, link in the description as always for him. Oscar Davis, not going to make the cut, unfortunately. Aidan Lee, looking quite good. And he's got height about him. Mate, welcome to the football club. And Patrick Davis, we're going to reject him. Evans then is in Brazil. We're going to reject you. We're going to reject Castro. And we're also going to reject Neves. Great. Not particularly good there. And then Pascal Albert, 59 to an 81. Nah. Another scouting update then available from Australia then. Dylan Wilson is a 65 to an 87 striker. We'll leave him in there. We'll scout him for a further month. And we're going to reject this guy here. So he'll be scouted for our final month in Australia. Our French scout then, Brendan Brannan. Brought us back a goalkeeper. Lovely. Being name I wouldn't pronounce. Audrey. Is it Audrey? I'm gonna go with it anyway. We're gonna sign him up. He's a goalkeeper. His value was only 90k though. Oliver Ferreira then is going to be rejected also. Finally, we are in Brazil for this one. 5 players on here. Surely there's going to be a player worthy of signing on here, and it's not started off great. Oh my god, it's getting worse. Okay, it's getting a slightly better, going in the right direction. Now it's gone back down. 94, another goalkeeper in Neves. 15, 52, 66. Potential 73 to 94 value is 110k. Perfect. We'll sign him up, definitely. Another report then from Australia. We brought back as a 91 in Peter Price. We are going to sign him up for the time being, see how he produces. We are going to reject the rest of the players on there. And also as well, we are in Brazil. We're going to get rid of this guy. We're going to get rid of this guy. Carlos Lins, 88. We'll reject him. And Tavernes, I think that's how you say his name. I probably butchered that as well. We have to make a decision because our scouts are back. 350k, we will sign him up. And finally, the last one available to us is in France. Not good enough, so we are going to send out our scouts already. The youth player wants out. Aidan Davis is wanting to cancel his youth contract, so we'll go take a look at him. I think I know Aidan Davis, wasn't it? So it's right midfielder. Sorry, buddy, but I'm going to have to release you, mate. You're not good enough. Right, let's just go through some of these then, just to try clear out. As you can see, my manager rating has gone down to 60. I'm a little bit worried about that. I'll keep ploughing through. Touch wood that this will sort of happen. Hopefully it will. I wish that banging would stop. I hope you guys can't hear it on the mic. Hopefully he will turn out to be a bit better. So he's okay. We'll keep him in there for now. Owen Griffiths. 5'8", centre midfielder, 170k, is valued at 80 to 90. I am going to actually promote him to our senior side. This goalkeeper is 15, looking quite delicious so far, but we've already promoted him, so we'll see how things go with him. Ricardo Colombo, then we're going to leave in there for the time being. Ed Allen, right back, 52 overall, 77 to 83. Sorry, Ed Allen, but you're gone. 6'4" player, gone. Unfortunately. George Allen is next, then he's a goalkeeper. Keep him there for the time being. We've just promoted this guy to 60 overall, 67 to the 91. And also this guy, he is going to be releasing Gallo. Goodbye, son. And we've got Aidan Lee, 6'2", 54 on the overall, potential of 72 to 90. 6'2", may need to promote him up. What's his valued at 120k? I'm going to leave those 3 for the time being. Peter Price, we've just promoted these 3, so we'll see how they flare up in the next coming few months, and hopefully we avoid the sack. Let's go take a look. Oh my god, these menus. Let's go take a look at Griffiths then. We've just promoted. We go over to squad, go to squad hub. And it was Griffiths, wasn't it? Attributes, get it onto that screen. Please stop banging. What position was he? I've completely forgotten. We've got an injury there in Norwood. Where is he? There he is. Centre midfielder. Okay, so 3-star skill moves, 2-star weak foot, 5'8". Attacking and defensive work rates are both low. Agility is quite good at 74. Balance at 71. Ball control at 77. Not too bad standout stats there, but he is just being promoted and he's a 56 overall. Let's just take a look and see if some of our youth players have gone up. So Lewis Cook has gone up by 3. Now he's a 58 on the overall. That banging is really annoying me. Boys, I can only apologise. Griffiths then is there. He's not gone up at all because we've just promoted him. Dupont gone up by 3. He's now a 65. Looking quite good. His technical stats are growing quite massively. +9 on the finishing. I have been training these guys a little bit now as well. I thought he had to trait them for a second, but he's looking pretty good so far. Janssen, then, Janssen, whatever. He's gone up by 1. He's a 67 overall. Acceleration's gone up by 1. Agility's also gone up by 1. technical. Curve 84 now. Long shot 74. Finishing is only 58, but he's gone up by 3, so he's going in the right direction. Gallo next then 64. He's also gone up by 3. Crossing gone up by 6, which is good because that's what you want from your right winger. Good crossing. Long pass has gone up by 5 as well. No traits yet, but looking okay. Acceleration and sprint speed, he's also gone up on that, which is good. So it's good to see that the physical stats are growing in FIFA 19. Well, the time has come once more then to send out our scouts back out into their represented destinations. We are going to go back to England again for 3 months. Our Northern Ireland scout then, he is going to go over to Northern Ireland again for 3 months. And our Greek scout, he is going to go to Portugal for 3 months. Boys, we're so close to getting sacked. We're on 50. We've not got many games left of the campaign. They are doing, if we go over to our office, a performance review meeting, which isn't good. 50. I think we are. Where are we in the league? We are rock bottom. And there's no chance of us getting out of that. I will continue to simulate because the end of the season is literally upon us. We've got Crawley Town, and I've got a feeling that it's the back end of the season. We've nearly wrapped up the episode, and we're gonna go get the sack, and that's not what I want. Fight another day for the time being. Our rating has gone down to 47 though. We are gonna get the sack. We are gonna get the sack. I've just got a feeling. It's a shame because we've got some decent players in here. Oh, I hope we don't. I hope we don't. So, first scouting report then from Portugal. We'll continue and we'll act like nothing is going on behind the scenes to try and get our youth players in. These two Portuguese players we are going to reject. Evans then, he's in England then. Elliot Davis looking good, 5'11". We are going to sign him up. He's 100k overall rate. Sam Collins, in fact, we'll take a risk with him. We'll sign him up 110k. Overall 47 to 63 for Toby Evans and potential of 69 to 93. We are going to sign this player up. And finally, Isaac Thomas. Then we are also going to sign this guy up as well. Get him in. All good and proper. And then Northern Ireland. First one from Northern Ireland. Brings us back a 62 and 84. And Breen. Thomas Breen, great name. His overall's not great, but I am going to sign him up just to see what happens. We will reject McDonald. So then this season has concluded. We have finished rock bottom of League 2. 32 points. We only managed to win 6 games. We drew 14 and we lost 26. Our goals against was 69. Our goals scored is 40. The worst in the league, is it? No, Cheltenham Town's only scored 39. But things may change next season. I think I may have to go and change. I may have to go change. May have to go play it. What I'm trying to say. Maybe have to go play it. Okay. Let's just hope to God that we don't get sacked from this game. So we live to fight another day. Monthly report. I think this might be the last one of the season. Why are you bringing me back players with that potential, man? That's terrible. There we go. That's more like it. It's so frustrating. Adriano Guerra, age 17. Oh, what do we do? I'm going to sign him up anyway because we have got a lot of players that contracts are expiring from the real life players. So we need to make sure that we have got the squad depth in there. So England then, Peter Kelly, age 15, a potential of 66 to 90. Let's sign this player up. We're going to reject him. George Hughes, 6'1", 49 to 65 on the overall potential, 69 to 93. I'll sign him up also. Connor Martin as well, 5'7". Of course he would be. He's age 15, 34 to 46, 71 to 94. Sign him up. Billy Griffiths we will reject. And Marcus Lewis then, he is 6 foot. Centre midfielder. I'm going to have to go to my youth squad because my youth squad is full. And we're going to have to see what we can do here very, very quickly. Let's take a look. Anybody below 82. There we go. Sam Collins then. He's only 15. I'm going to release you. Whilst we're here, this striker. I'll keep him for the time being because he's a striker. And we've not got many strikers in our youth academy up to now. Anyone worthy? Right, let me just start again, boys, because I've just not been paying that much attention. So a Cam 68 to a 88. Goalkeeper, I am going to promote him to the senior side. He is 54, but oh well. George Hughes as well, looking quite good. We'll keep him in there. Connor Martin 71 to 94, overall of 40. Neves then, another goalkeeper. Again, I am going to promote him. So we've got 2 good goalkeepers coming forward here. Elliot Davis, 5'11". I am going to promote him to the senior side. Also, this guy I've just promoted, Colombo. I'm going to promote him because we don't have, like I said, we don't have many strikers, so we'll promote him to our first team. And then Tavares, whatever he's bloody called, we'll keep him there. Oh no, he's 61 overall. We're going to promote him. I know he's 86, but we need the squad depth. Aiden Lee, 6'2". Again, I am going to promote him to the senior side. Peter Price, then that's a great name. It rolls off the tongue, lovely. Centre midfielder. I am going to release him, unfortunately. Did I see Thomas Breen there? We'll leave him for the time being in there. So Marcus Lewis, then we are going to sign up to our first team. So then we have got one player in Northern Ireland, which isn't great. He's 78, and that actually didn't mean to rhyme, but we've rejected him. So we're going to take a look at Elliot Davison that we just promoted to our first team. Then centre mid Cam or CDM, he's 52 overall. Agility is looking quite good. Take a look at some of them. Nothing really to shout home about with that. And he's got 4-star skill moves, 1-star weak foot. His preferred foot is right. His medium attacking work rate, low defensive work rate. Okay. Ricardo Colombo, then the only striker really from my youth academy. He's got 4-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot. I know his potential's on it. Was it 82 or 83? It wasn't great, but we'll keep hold of him. He's 5'9". He's got decent acceleration, really good agility at 81. I'm happy with that. His finishing is 47 though. We'll work on that in training as the months go by. Tavares, however you want to say it, the little Brazilian kid then, age 17, left wing, looking okay there. Again, looking okay there, sprint speed at 72. He's got 4-star skill moves, 1-star weak foot, no traits, high attacking work rate and defensive work rates there also. So we're going to take a quick look at our objectives then. Keep player salary growth under 20%. We've managed to do that. Obviously, EFL League 2, avoid finishing bottom half. We failed that. Within 2 seasons in the EFL, finish mid-season. Okay, so we need to make sure we finish mid-table. We've done the youth development one. We've done the brand exposure. It's just basically on-field things that have gone wrong for us this season. We will take control next season though. Hopefully, we're still in a job. Let's just see. Let's see what happens. I think we have managed to keep our job safe. Whew! Thank God for that, boys. I am going to wrap up this episode. Thank you so much for watching, boys. If you have enjoyed this video, then please give the video a like. I know it's quite a lengthy video. I'm not even edited it out yet, and I'm saying that, but your support will be greatly appreciated. I will also be uploading an Ultimate Team video as well, very, very shortly. Stay tuned for that. But I'm going to be uploading career mode and Ultimate Team videos this year out. I'm just going to upload what I want onto the channel. If the Ultimate Team videos don't do as well as the career mode, then obviously the Ultimate Team videos will probably just drop off. But yes. FIFA 19's out, boys. If you are on the Xbox, get onto the access, get it downloaded. PlayStation 4 users, I'm sorry, boys, but you haven't got long to wait now. You've not got long to wait. And if it was me in that position that's got PlayStation 4, which I do have, I'm just like, I'll be devastated. We'll be devastated. Right, boys, I'm off. I'll catch you guys very, very soon. And I'm going to edit this bad boy and get it uploaded for you guys later on. Goodbye.